It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus never ends. It works its way inside. If the pain goes on. I've waited as my time's elapsed. Now all I do is live with so much fate. I've wished for this, I've bitched at that. I've left behind this little fact: you cannot kill what you did not create. I've gotta say what I've gotta say, and then I swear I'll go away. But I can't promise you'll enjoy the noise. I guess I'll save the best for last. My future seems like one big past. You're left with me cause you left me no choice. I push my fingers into my or separate the skin from bone. Leave me all the pieces, then you can leave me alone. Tell me the reality is better than the dream, but I found out the hard way. Nothing is what it seems. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. But it's made of all the things I have to take.
Welcome in, everybody, to the final round of the Kiwi Sim Racing NXT Open tonight. We are live from the Nürburgring, and they will be racing on the GP layout. Joining me in the comms box as per a Tuesday night, it is Thomas McEwen. Tomo, mate, welcome back to the comms box for another championship deciding night.
Yeah, it's good to be back, and it's good to see my bribe money went through for some rain.
Yeah, too, right? First time this season we've seen a bit of rain on the circuit, so Mate, we could be in for a bit of a treat. The skies, however, they do look like they're clearing though. But rain still falling at the moment. Saw glimpses of sunshine just before, Tomo. So we shall see how proceedings unfold at the moment. 3.5 minutes left of the all-important qualifying session. And, well, as far as our championship picture goes, Tomo, Connor Brodie, mate, comes into tonight with a slender 12-point lead over Mitch Haas, I believe it is.
Yeah, so Mitch Haas in second there, which is quite surprising considering I've started this season, we all would have pegged Ewan Baker to pick up another one. But he's not even in the top 3 going into the final.
Yeah, certainly that's unfamiliar territory, isn't it? But, yeah, Matt Pluck, of course, he's in third. And was it Baker in fourth? Ewan Baker coming in tonight in fourth. So, man, that's going to be a hell of a battle between Baker and Pluck tonight, isn't it? For that final podium spot. Of course, drivers this year will be issued with the coins, I guess, that Kiwi Sim Racing are given away for each series. And they are pretty bloody cool coins, if you ask me. I received one not long ago, so yeah, they're actually pretty cool, and it's a great idea, I think, for the podium getters to receive those. Something a bit different, isn't it?
That's unique. I've won many a thing in my real life career. I've never won a coin.
Yeah. So yeah, no, they're very cool. That is for sure. Because Paul McKenzie Tiling, I believe he sponsored those coins for the podium finishes for this season's racing, and of course back with Speed Nation and Inspire as well. Again, as per usual for Kiwi Sim Racing. Jeez. But hey, I tell you what, we are in for a treat. The rain falling still, and championship leader Connor Brodie currently second quick at the moment. But absolutely nothing between him and his teammate Jordan McDonnell. Of course, McDonnell last week was sidelined with no sim rig. Obviously, that has returned to him now, and he's back in the field tonight and quickest in qualifying too.
Coming in with some revenge, I guess.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, 1 minute 48 around here, Tomo. She is a big lap, that is for sure.
Nothing compared to us freaking out that no one set a lap time in the
Yeah.
timing tower.
Yeah.
And they come in for opening laps at 2 minutes.
Yeah, too, right? That is a big lap, isn't it? Of course, the format tonight, a 15-minute sprint race and then the 35-minute feature race to follow that. So plenty of racing to come tonight in the final round, where we will decide the top 3. Not sure how much luck we're going to get on with doing that live, Tomo. We possibly can. I have got the the points all set up, but trying something a little different this week and it hasn't worked. So, as with
I've got the
as
handy
with things,
dandy calculator out.
yeah, you'll be counting numbers fairly shortly, no doubt about it. I will be able to tell you where Haas and Connor Brodie finish up, but yeah, the rest of the field, some missing from the points table, some are there. So, variable weather all night. There you go. So, track at the moment. Look at the track now, Tomo. It looks dry.
Clearly, my bribe was not enough. Just enough for practice and qualifying.
Hey, this could be good though. This could be exactly how you want it. A nice dry start to the race, and then a couple of laps into it, we get rain. Forced pit stops, Tomo. I think that's what we're after tonight. We'll have a look at what the cars are going to be starting on here. We should be able to bring that up. Some on wets, some on slicks. So there you go. Some brave drivers out there hoping that it's going to be a dry. As we say that, they're still changing. So we'll just wait till the start of the race. Blue obviously indicates they are on wets. we'll see what
Can't
happens.
some go out there on slicks and there's puddles.
Yeah, I think some of them are just, I think they'll show up once they all grid up on the grid, perhaps. That's what we're seeing. It's like everyone is going to start on the wets, just waiting for Doherty out of Pink Panther Racing to join the grid along with Simon Honey.
Yeah, so just a quick Tim Tam weather update. The chance of rain actually increases as the race goes on to about the halfway point of the feature, and then it starts to decrease down. So with each ticking lap, we are more and more likely to see some rain.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. And yeah, as I said, the field look like they are all starting on wets in this one. So let's see what happens. Oh, we should get the clear to roll around to the start line and get things underway for our first race of the night. I don't know about you, Tomo. And there you go, rain. So we just turned the camera a little bit and it's raining. So we are, we're definitely going to start under wet conditions. So how long before someone departs? Are we going to get any lid skids? I'm not sure if that prediction's still up. I think it's actually finished.
I'll do it.
Hopefully we can provide the goods with the lid skids tonight. We'll see what happens. Of course, I'm pretty sure these drivers will want to keep it in one piece. The auto moves a lockout front row tonight, about to get things underway in our 15-minute sprint race, and we are go. And I tell you what, check out the spray. Visibility will be rather shotty from some of these drivers' points of view, no doubt about that, as we get into turn one. And looks like we have a bit of trouble. Pink Panther Racing and Craig Brock straight away. You can see them in the background, all sorts of shenanigans going on. But leading it out, it is Jordan McDonnell from Connor Brody. Ewan Baker sits P3. Pluck, yeah, he's another one to keep an eye on tonight, sits a P5. And what was that points margin, Tomo, between the Pluck and Ewan Baker tonight coming into the first race of the night?
24 points.
24 points. Well,
Matthew Clark ahead by 24 points.
Yeah, okay. So definitely has a bit of work to do. Meantime, McDonnell out front leading the way. One thing we will do here is we'll jump on board with Connor Brady and just check out the view these guys are facing at the moment. The spray off the lead car just up the road. I'll tell you what, all sorts of... Oh, you just watch the movement on that wheel where he's got all sorts of issues going on in the wet. Blue sky though, starting to shine down. The sun, I should say, is starting to shine down. But changing conditions. Like you said, Tomo, it should be an interesting one. A fairly standard start to this race. We can go back and have a look at what has gone on between Doherty, Brock at the start of this race while we get a bit of time to do so. We'll see what has gone on here for Ben Doherty. Oh, just gets a good tag there from Brock, didn't he? Got sent from behind, and that's the reason there.
Not quite the bowling strike I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, too right. Yeah, hoping for bigger Tomo, no doubt about it. But nonetheless, just a little tap there, unsettled the car, turned him around. Now Doherty, he started in P5, already has dropped back to P17. Oh, a bit of a mistake there from Connor Brody. Just runs it a little bit wide. It's going to let Jordan McDonnell just get away a little bit out front, but the gap's starting to increase between the cars early here, Tomo.
Nice gap, trying to have some vision for the corner almost.
Yeah, it's pretty hard work out there, isn't it? We have a look here at Eric Roloff's looking to get a pass done here on Matt Town. The Philadelphia Fishman. All over that car, isn't it, of Matt Town.
Positive sports. You gotta just love a fillet fish.
Well, I'll tell you what, he has got the car running nice tonight. P12 at the moment.
You gotta wonder, does he make these cars, or like does he spend a crazy amount of time scrolling through trading paints trying to find the most interesting cars each season?
Well, I think after my comments about the Philadelphia Fish, I think maybe he may have painted this livery.
Commissioned someone to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure. You have to search trading paints for that answer there, Tomo. Oh, a bit of a mistake there from Eric Roloff's. Just runs it wide, and that position is swapped back just like that. Up the road here, Cam James sits P9 at the moment, trying to track down the 10 of Daniel Wood. But that top three now, all starting to spread out a bit. McDonnell out front by 1.5 seconds. In control of the first sprint race tonight. And looking through the times, not too much in the way of battles out there at the moment. Simon Honey and Paul McKenzie. Oh, as we say it, Simon Honey. He's backwards across the track. He was just looking to get to the back of Paul McKenzie.
Oh,
So,
yeah, just to confirm, it is on Trading Paints. He did not paint it himself.
oh, there you
There
go.
is someone who entirely uploads Filato fish cars to Trading Paints.
All right,
Yet
there
I'm
you
the
go.
one that got mad.
Old Philato Fishman, eh? Tell you what, we can go back and have look at a couple more incidents here. Looks like Rob Woodworth possibly could have been involved with Simon Honey. Have a look and see what the replay shows us here. That is not Woodworth, is it?
Nah, that's now in the lead.
Just watching here. Oh, there you go. So, did Simon Honey do exactly the same thing? I think we're about to see Simon Honey do a carbon copy there. And sure enough, there you go.
Oh, he just went a little bit faster.
So, both drivers there, Simon Honey and Woodworth, just getting a bit out of shape. Ending up in the sand trap. Back underway. Oh, why are we not live? That is the question. Or were we live? Matt Pluck looks like he's had a moment out there now. So it's all starting to go off.
It's all kicking off as the track's actually drying.
Yeah, okay. Well, that is interesting, isn't it? Maybe they just need that rain to keep falling.
Oh, they just get a little bit too trusting, touch a puddle,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah, then it's all over. But still, McDonnell leads the way, and I tell you what, he has a fairly healthy lead now, 1.7 seconds, the margin back to his teammate. And yeah, certainly looks like the rain has stopped out there. So let's see how long it takes for this track to dry up. And this one, I'd say we're going to be safe on the wet tyres till the end of it, just 7.5 minutes to go. We have completed 5 laps here of the Nürburgring. And I'll tell you what, even in these conditions, some cars are getting keen, Tomo, using their push to pass out there.
That's brave.
Yeah, especially in the wet. Just see, yeah, so Woodworth and Doherty right now, and Jamie Barnes all are pushing those buttons, lighting it up in the wet. Ewan Baker sits P4 at the moment. We're going to track down Jamie Barnes, but you can see that name lighting up. Jamie Barnes getting on that extra horsepower button. Try and keep Ewan Baker at bay.
I'm amazed they don't have something to disable it in the rain like other series do.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Pretty game.
Yeah, pretty game in the rain. Yeah, light it up and you're around. But Ewan Baker's doing a great job at the moment. See Jamie Barnes using all of that extra power at the moment, and managing to hold out Baker too. He's doing a great job. Hugo Allen apparently sits back in P5. Another Auto Moves car on the track.
Passing in the rain is just a completely different beast to passing in the dry, obviously. As you get offline, there's obviously more water, less grip, versus the guy who's actually on that racing line. So you've got to be ultra committed with less grip.
Oh, here we go from Baker. Oh, just popped out of the spray to get a good view going into that corner. And yeah, treacherous getting offline. Hit the puddles, she's all over. It's Baker here applying the pressure big time to the back of the 53. And at the same time, Hugo Allen. Oh, has a bit of a wiggle in the background. I was just going to say, Hugo Allen, he is tracking them down as well. We got another car off. Who was that? Right across the grass. Did not see them pop out the other side. There's Baker looking to get it done up the inside. Oh, squeezes Barnes. The mid-corner, but he'll get it done. Takes the third position away. And watch for Jamie Barnes to fight back in this one. 2/3 of the way through this sprint race. It's McDonnell, 2.5 seconds out front. Cleaning up.
Side quarter of a fucking lap.
What's that?
That was side by side for quarter of a lap in the wet around what is quite a difficult circuit.
Yeah, and
that really needs some applause.
Yeah, they've done a great job, didn't they? And check out the names lighting up at the moment, still out there. It's like the sun winning the competition over the rain at the moment. Drying things up slowly but surely is McDonnell. There you go. Evidence the track. Certainly starting to dry up. He's done a 1:48.012 out there. And the lead now, almost 3 seconds. And as I say that, Tomo, we see a bit more rain falling on the screen through one corner.
Some poor marshal with some bad luck there.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so possibly now looks like we're going to start getting more rain again here at the Nürburgring. Just
might see a bit of a Bathurst where it's raining in one corner of the track and dry everywhere else.
Yeah, I'd definitely get behind that. You just get comfortable and then all of a sudden more rain arrives on the scene.
The needy fan base we are, we need snow. Snow's what has to come next.
Yeah, surely. Surely would definitely... that would be interesting, wouldn't it, in the rally cars or something like that?
Oh, and the rallycross cars.
Rallycross?
Oh.
Nah, just make it snow at Speedway. Extra slippery.
Oh, imagine it.
Get behind it.
You'd almost have more grip with the current dirt over spec.
Yeah, too right. Too right. Well, 2.5 minutes to go on this one. We'll see where McDonnell crosses the line. Possibly. Oh, looks like we're going to have 2 laps to go in this one.
Yeah, 2 to go.
2 to go for your race leader. Jordan McDonnell out front by a long way. In fact, we've lost Connor Brody. So a moment for Connor Brody. I tell you what, we got a whole lot of replays we can bring up here. So let's have a quick check-in on what has unfolded out here. Matt Pluck's going to be your first one. Let's just see, and it is, yeah, okay.
That's who he will disappear into the gravel.
A lot of drivers doing the same thing, aren't they? Oh, Daniel Wood there gets on.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, that ripple strip seems to be a place you do not want to go at the moment. Simon Honey's going to do exactly the same. It's up on that slippery ripple strip and turns it around. Cam James, this will be the one that possibly disappeared on me before. So he turns it around, and don't tell me that Connor Brody's going to do exactly the same. And there you go. So you do not want to get anywhere near those ripple strips, and he's just got to let the cars go by there. Couldn't get it turned around in time. Let's see what's happened to Vaughan Martin. Is he going to do exactly the same? Just a bit too much on the gas pedal. Turns it around. Does a great job though. Not backing out in front of the cars coming through. Mitch Haas. Carbon copy. How many times are we going to see that tonight, Tomo?
He almost made the tyres. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, someone to go full noise and put it on its lid. And I tell you what, surely that is the rain starting to get a bit heavier again, causing issues.
There might be a bit of a river just in that one spot where everyone's backed it in on the exact same bit of gravel.
Yeah. So you just watch Mitch Haas here at the moment down in P11. After putting it through, of course, he is the contender at the moment with Connor Brody. Haas is going to lose a whole lot of points in this one. Sits P11 at the moment. McDonnell now on his final lap for our first race of the night. And a very comfortable lead, you got to say, Tomo. 9 seconds back to Ewan Baker.
He'd be cruising. He might not even be popping up on the relative.
Yeah, he will be just taking it nice and easy this last lap, no doubt about it. A ton of time to keep him safe in this one. Baker has done a great job to get up to P2, of course. He's in a battle with Matt Pluck for the final podium spot, and Pluck sits down in P6 at the moment. Hugo Allen looks like he is on the back of Jamie Barnes. Having the battle on the last lap here. Barnes sits P3. Hugo Allen looking to grab that final spot on the podium. It's McDonnell, long way in front. The quickest on the track by just under a second as he comes down. It takes the checkered flag for the first race of the night. The Auto Moves team lock up another win here in the NXT Open Series. P2 is going to go back to Ewan Baker. Barnes will get it done over Hugo Allen. And Connor Brody, your championship leader, will bring it home fifth from Matt Clark. Go back to Heath Mannering. He'll finish P7. Another solid drive from Heath Mannering. Cam James, he will bring it home in P8. I'll tell you what, the Philadelphia Fish, he is going to round out the top 10. As Eric Roloffs brings it home in 9th from the Philadelphia Fish. Haas will finish 11th. Pink Panther Racing of Ben Doherty will bring it home in 12th. Wiggins in 13th. Vaughan Martin will finish 14th from Brock. Mackenzie 15th. What is he? 16th. For Paul Mackenzie. Cheers for the sub, Brady. But it is Jordan McDonnell, and let's just have a look. It's going to be pretty hard to figure this out. How the standings sit after that one. But Baker, there you go. Is that right? Baker's moved up to 3rd? That can't be right.
It would be hard to say if I can work out who's Do we think it's Pluck that's missing from
Yeah,
that fourth?
it would seem so, but he hasn't lost 50 points in one race. There's no way.
He hasn't. If that is Pluck that we reckon's in that fourth spot, it hasn't given him any points on that. Could you just bring that up for half a second?
Yeah, I'd say it just hasn't collected him because of the name out there. So he hasn't scored any points, has he?
Yeah, no, because that's exactly what he is on C.
That's an absolute nightmare. I'll tell you what, we have got our sprint race winner in the comms box with us. It is Jordan McDonnell. Well, Jordan, mate, I tell you what, dominating a race from yourself in the wet conditions out there, probably helped by the fact that Connor Brodie had a bit of a moment out there. But, man, massive win. Take it what you can. 9 seconds, I think the margin was at the end of that one. Hopefully Jordan's there. Jordan is not there.
I am here. Sorry.
He is there.
Yeah, it's a good start tonight. We obviously haven't run this league in a while. I think Twin Matigi was the last one we ran, and we got taken out, and kind of just rebuilding the sim and getting some upgrades and stuff have meant that I haven't had one for a couple of weeks. So it's kind of good to, just while I'm still trying to get used to all the changes that have been made, to come out and do all right in the wet, I guess.
Do all right, mate. That is an understatement, that's for sure. That was a solid performance there, keeping it on the track. Obviously, keeping it off the ripple strips was a big part of that, because we saw plenty of drivers make contact with them and loot themselves up. So no doubt you'll be looking for much the same in the feature race, but a top 15 invert coming at you as well. So a bit of work to do through the traffic, Jordan.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Just obviously it's a 25 lap race, or 35 minutes, whatever way it goes. But I kind of learned the hard way at St. Petersburg that it can get pretty ugly pretty quick when you get a big difference in pace, I suppose. And yeah, just patience is going to be super important, but also trying to not get caught up in strife that happens in front of me or behind me, car coming through locked up or something like that. So testing conditions for everybody, but I think yeah, if we can keep our nose clean, we've got the pace obviously to get back through to the front, and really just hoping that Connor can seal the championship in this next one and take home his first championship with auto moves.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, just a couple of minutes to go now in our warm-up session. You'll be looking to get back out there. Looks like the rain has got a bit heavier too, and word in, it looks like it's going to last the whole way through the race too. So, mate, all the best in that one. While you're in here, quick shout-out to your sponsors, Jordan.
Yeah, obviously, big thanks to Dylan and Andreas from Auto Moves. They do a lot for the team, and much appreciated for all their efforts. Auto Moves Racing Team, Apex Lab Engineering and Driver Development, Simblacks, Edge Overlays, SimRat Market, Sim Magic, Patskeet Designs, and all the boys from the team that put in a lot of hard work throughout the weeks and preparations for all these kind of events. So big thanks to them for everything they do. And yeah, see you guys hopefully in the next one. But if not, enjoy the rest of the night.
Yeah, awesome. Cheers for coming in for a chat with us, Jordan. And yeah, good luck for the next one.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers. There you go. Thoughts from our sprint race winner, Jordan McDonnell. I'll tell you what, an impressive return to sim racing after a couple of weeks off, obviously, with, I believe, moving house and also getting that sim refurbed and everything. So, yeah, what a way to return. Tomo claim a impressive victory, and the race next up, top 15 invert, man, that could go horribly wrong very quickly, or yeah.
Pinball into turn one. Pinball into turn one. Pinball into turn one.
Yeah, too right. I think you know, Jordan said it exactly right. You know, plenty of patience needed, but you know, you put plenty of patience in, you're also going to need a bit of luck as well, because guys behind you getting it a bit wrong can end your night just as quickly, can't it? As we wind down our warm-up session here, we'll get ready to go for the big 35-minute feature race, the last race of the season. Ban him, get rid of him. Get out of here with your filthy buying viewers. Ban them.
Yeah. Just trying to plug points in to see if I get an accurate thing for Plucky, but I forgot where everyone finished.
Too right. Too right. Well, yeah, unfortunately, with those points just being a bit out, I think Pluck came home in 6th. I think it was. Tomo, I don't know if you can rewind the stream. I don't think you can. So
And Ewan came back in third.
Second.
Second.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ewan
So
Baker.
That's
He,
only 4
yeah, there's
points
about.
taken off his lead, so that's
It's only 8
20
points,
points
yeah?
different.
Oh, 20?
It should be about, yeah. Like, there's a good margin between the two.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
okay.
Because it's
Yeah.
only 1 point per spot in the sprint race.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, it was attempted, I guess, to try something a bit different this week with the points, but it hasn't worked, so lesson learnt, I guess, or try and get it right next time. I know Matt actually tried speaking with iRacing as well about it, and well, actually with ATVO, and they said, I don't know, ask iRacing, so
And while you're at it, ask them where Pookie is.
yeah, I reckon. Not wrong there. How good will that be once Pukekohe eventually makes its way to iRacing? They need to come over and do Taupo and Ruapuna now, and we can do a supercars season. I would support that on the real tracks. Alright, set to go. 35-minute sprint race coming at you. Craig Brock to get us underway. We didn't even do the grids tonight, Tomo.
Nah,
Slack.
we're pros like that, though.
Yeah, just totally slipped my mind as everyone works their way into turn number 1. Can we get through safely this time around? Everyone giving each other plenty of room by the looks of things, and a nice clean start to this race. Just throwing out the commentator's curse for you. So they're running too wide in the wet. Great driving
Yeah.
here.
Very, very clean racing opening laps.
Yeah, maybe lessons learnt from that first sprint race. I tell you what, wet track and the field so far are doing a much better job in the sprint race. It is Craig Brock, your race leader from Vaughan Martin. Brad Wiggins all the way out there going through that corner. But yeah, a great start to this one. Nice and clean.
I feel dumb setting the line at 3.
Here we go, pass for the race lead. Vaughan Martin round the outside. And that is a brave move, hitting those ripple strips in the wet. As Craig Brock here fighting back. Pink Panther Racing in the background, looking to make some moves, as well as Mitch Haas battling away 4th and 5th on the track at the moment. Here's a big dive from Doherty. It's not going to be close enough, and lets that position go. It's Haas now. That's Wiggins. He's got it wrong. And Mitch Haas is going to grab another position. So, championship on the line here. Your leader of the championship at the moment, Connor Brody. See him there in the 32, just looking to make his way past Wiggins here. Does the job nicely. Now,
According to chat, Connor only needs 9th.
only
lock it
needs
up.
9th. There you go. Okay, Ben Doherty with the info there going into the last race. Just needs to finish P9, and at the moment sits a P4. So from here, it just really needs to keep it on the track. Let's tell you what, that Philadelphia Fish is getting some airtime tonight. currently sits P7 on the track. You go back to roll-offs and Hugo Allen at the moment having a bit of a battle.
Combat it for next season.
Oh, contact there between Allen and Eric Roloffs. They managed to keep it on the track though. So disaster averted there. It's Jordan McDonnell looking to make some more moves out there. Ewan Baker at the moment sits up in front of him. These two currently racing for 9th and 10th. And Baker, he is not mucking around out there. Pulling some more positions on Matt Pluck. You see him sits back in P12. And that is your race for 3rd overall in the championship at the moment. Matt Pluck probably just doing enough. Oh, there's contact there. McDonnell, he will get the pass done. Moves up to P9. Meantime, Vaughan Martin, he goes quickest and looks to extend the lead. Mitch Haas here. Oh, is he going to be able to hold it? Woohoo, massive wiggle under brakes. Somehow manages to stop it. It carries on his way. He sits P3 in the race. And you got to say at the moment it is Connor Brady's championship to lose. Sits P2. 1.5 seconds behind your current race leader of Vaughan Martin.
We've definitely seen it before in the spot to take it away and just a dumb move or just in the wrong spot, wrong time, and it all goes up in smoke.
Yeah, too right. Too right, but Connor Brady, in fact, he's gone into the race lead. So what has happened to Vaughan Martin? Oh, no, he's got it all wrong. And he has dropped from P1 to P19. We're going to have to check out just what happened here. It looks like possibly he's done this all by himself. Let's have a look here at the replay for Vaughan Martin. Oh, and we saw that in the first race, in fact. The exact same thing, just a bit too heavy on the pedal. Looped it up and look at all the cars filing through. And well, he will be kicking himself with that now. Sits P19 in the race. As we get,
First to last challenge.
yeah, as we get back live, and I tell you what, that would have been the easiest pass for the race lead that Connor Brady's had to deal with in this series, as he goes quickest. So they're doing 1 minute 50.4 last time by for Connor Brady. We saw Jordan McDonnell get down to the 148s in that sprint race. Shows how wet it is out there at the moment. Big puddles on the racing line. Will go on board here with your race leader. Check out the view out the front of this 32. Just tippy-toeing through those corners. Oh yeah. It's quite interesting, the brakes in the sky as well. Where it is, we're in for rain throughout this whole race. Keep an eye on things as we get through it. Still a lot of racing to go. Nice and clean, stays off the ripple strips, uses a little bit on the exit. Got to be keen to be getting on them, that is for sure. You definitely tell when they hit the puddles, they just understeer towards the outside, and does not look that wet on board, does it, Tomo? But check out the spray coming out the back of that car. It actually looked like it was drying conditions out there, so let's just keep an eye on things. Will we see the track dry up, force a pit stop out, everyone?
I kind of doubt it. I was kind of inadvertently doing some practice, which is not really allowed in KSR, on a drying track, so I was a bit curious on how it gets modelled. doesn't seem to dry as quickly as it used to anymore.
Okay, check out this battle here. Hugo Allen looking to go the long way around Mitch Haas, and he's got it done. What a pass from Hugo Allen. Took the long way, gets the pass done, and look who is looming in the background. Jordan McDonnell from P15 to P4 on this one. And Auto moves. Looking good to get a podium lockout here. The pace that McDonnell is catching them at the moment. Mitch Haas, he is going to be in trouble fairly shortly, you got to say. Another brilliant drive so far from McDonnell. It was slow progress at the start of this one, but all of a sudden he has found a way through everyone. And up to P4. Looks like Craig Brock's had a moment out there in the 76. Possibly just a spin. Currently sits P12. So we watch the 9 of McDonnell looking to track down 771 of Mitch Haas. Another battle going out there at the moment. Looks like Ben Doherty putting a bit of pressure on Ewan Baker at the moment. Quite close enough to be doing that. It's about half a second, the margin there. In fact, I'd say Ewan Baker's just recently passed him. It's McDonnell. There you go, 148.989, and he is on the back of Mitch Haas, looking to get that third place. Sewn up here. Still a long way to go.
Changed this time. He actually defends out wide this time.
Who's that, Mitch Haas?
Yeah, Mitch Haas defending high this time, not just letting the move, just slingshot around the outside.
Yeah, that was something else from Hugo Allen, wasn't it? Just fired it out on the outside and got the pass done. McDonnell hunting at the moment. Trying to find a way past the 771 on the push to pass here. He's going to look up the inside. And he is going to get it done. Can he get it stopped? Yes, he can. Moves up to P3. That'll knock back.
He's missing that outside panel.
Oh, McDonnell he is too. Okay. So he's got a bit of damage to that car and he's doing a great job.
Weight reduction. Throw him over the weight reduction. See what happens.
Yeah, I'd say if it was a dry track, it'd probably be hurting him more, wouldn't it? The higher speeds on the dry track.
Yeah, I'd say.
Well, he went fastest, didn't he? That's crazy. 148.989, the quickest lap. A damaged car. Closest to him, Hugo Allen. On a 149.478. That was last time by as well for Hugo Allen. And he is starting to close the margin to your race leader. It's about 1.1 seconds the margin. And
so there's no way that Red Bull this.
Yeah, well, I tell you now, there's no way that Hugo is going to put massive pressure on Connor Brody as well as championship implications if anything goes wrong. So Connor Brody, you probably won't see him fight too much with the amount of pace that Hugo Allen's got at the moment. He has got that car moving, and McDonnell, it won't take him long to be on the scene as well. About 2.6 seconds at the moment behind Hugo Allen. It's Doherty again on that timing charts. He's managed to pull right up behind Baker again, and I think they're actually in a bit of a battle out there with Mitch Haas. So Haas possibly starting to struggle a little bit out there as these quicker cars come through. Ben Doherty last time by, according to my lap timing, 16.8 seconds, so absolutely flying in the 313 Pink Panther Racing. Beat that, mate. That is some sort of record. As here we go, Haas again just loses a couple of positions, and the margin between Haas and Matt Pluck. What was that coming into tonight? Because Haas is starting to drop back through the field. You can see Pluck just in the background. Sits P8 at the moment.
So it was only 11 going into tonight.
Wow. Man, these points are going to be interesting. At the end of this one, there's one thing that's almost guaranteed at the moment, and that is that our race leader, Connor Brodie, championship leader as well, he is looking good at the moment to lock this championship away. You heard McDonnell during the break said that this, in fact, would be his first championship win as well under Auto Moves.
Possibly one elsewhere
Yeah.
under different names. You never know.
Yeah, these guys run in different liveries out there as well, so slight differences on the cars.
Can't have the same car as a teammate. That's ridiculous. You got to keep your skin painters employed.
Yeah, so you're right. McDonnell here. Well, he's got that third place in this one, comfortable at the moment. The margin back to Ewan Baker, 2.4 seconds. And well, lap times last time by. McDonnell, he was the quickest on the track. He's about half a second quicker than Ewan Baker.
I think something's completely slipped both our minds. Enforced pit stops.
None.
This one.
No?
No.
No.
Didn't Ben say forced pit stops?
No, no compulsory. Oh, there's a mistake there from McDonnell. Just gets it a bit wrong. And is this a sign here, Hugo Allen just happy to sit behind Connor Brodie? He's going to say he could get that job done in the draft. Just for now, happy to just sit behind Brodie. See if he can get this locked away. Certainly odds-on favourite, isn't he, at the moment? I don't know if you've seen the rollover yet, Tomo, that he had at the practice round, but that was something else. So
On the test stream at Suzuka.
Yeah,
I saw it.
yeah,
He left the track.
yeah. That was massive moment for Connor Brodie. Obviously, dropped him down to last in that race as well. So he did go into Suzuka with a fairly healthy lead, but that obviously squeezed the points up again. But tonight, certainly looking comfortable out there. Mitch
I need to
Haas.
see the other role that you haven't boasted yet.
Yeah, I will certainly.
Hiding away from everyone.
Yeah, I will definitely get that up at some point. Especially if we don't get one tonight. Which it's looking like we're probably not going to get one, Tomo. It's...
How rude.
Yeah.
I bribed the weatherman to make it rain. And then they all decide, I'm going to stay on all fours.
Yeah, that is not on.
I'm just thinking who can I bribe to run a double quarter pounder car next season if we see another filet fish car.
Yeah, surely we've got to get another burger car out there just to... Oh! Mitch Haas! Guys, oh! They've both got the same idea of getting back up running at the same time, and I'll tell you what, Ewan Baker goes quickest out there, and he's closing the gap slowly but surely to McDonnell as well. So we'll keep an eye on proceedings there as Cam James and Matt Pluck arrive on the scene here. Matt Pluck going to grab some more positions. That championship point situation for second, third and fourth is going to be pretty fairly close by the end of this one.
I'm not blaming anyone, but if only we could see Matthew Pluck on that scoreboard.
Yeah.
That's the only piece we're missing in that top four.
Yeah. Standings. Yeah, 30-point lead at the moment for Connor Brodie. And there's no way that Cam James has come up and passed Matt Pluck tonight. So yeah, obviously it's the way that that was set up. We've sort of lost some people out of the points. I think it worked out anyone with a number at the end of their name, it dropped off, so is what it is. One thing we can tell you, Connor Brady leads the championship, leads the final race of the season. Of course, we have, Hugo Allen there all over the ripple strip. We go on a bit of a two-week break, Tomo, after this, while the Enduro Series has qualifying.
I might do that, actually.
Yeah, the 2-hour Enduro.
Yeah, I'll give it a crack.
Yeah, qualifying next Tuesday night, and then the race the following Tuesday night. So a couple of weeks off for Kiwi Sim Racing, and then we get into a big 10-week series, I believe. So looking forward to...
Are you allowed to spoil that it's a 10-week series?
Yeah, well, too late if I can't, to be fair. So,
yeah. No, you can always just say ignore what Brad said. He's off his meds.
yeah, well, hey, look, I've put false information out there before, so it wouldn't be a first.
Mm.
But, yeah, from my understanding, we are going to be having...
Yeah, we may as well spoil it. 10-week Dirt Oval series.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. How good would that be? Calling Dirt Monday and Tuesday night. Of course, we do come back with the Monday night stream next Monday. It feels a bit strange, but we will be back with the VRA National Midget Series. I believe that is what we are going to be doing anyway, the midgets.
Little cars.
Little cars. If I can quickly find the calendar. I'll be able to
Hugo
tell you.
out through to lead Brody. Connor Brody just led him through almost.
Yeah, quicker car. It was a matter of time, wasn't it?
Yeah, he didn't put up any fight whatsoever, and so now Hugo Allen's going to lead them out. I'd almost say Ewan Baker's just closed that gap right down now, so I wonder if that's just a case of let me through, I'm quicker. We can try and pull back away from Ewan and
Baker.
Ben.
Yeah, possibly.
Slam right to the back of this group now.
Yeah, because he could fall back into the clutches of Ewan Baker fairly shortly, couldn't he, Connor Brady there? But like Doherty said before the race got underway, P9 and the championship's locked away, currently sits P2. I can confirm, Tomo, next Monday night I will be live from the dirt track at Charlotte for round number 2 of the National Midget Series, and then we have another month break before the Sprint Car Series, round 3 of the Sprint Car Series. No, I tell a lie. In fact, the New Zealand title is coming at you 4th and 5th of May, possibly just a one-night show depending on entries, but you want to get amongst the New Zealand Sprint Car title, make sure you head over to Virtual Racing Aotearoa and get yourself amongst the grid for that one.
What track is it?
I believe it's Port Royal. Let's check that. Knoxville.
Ooh, sprint cars in Knoxville. What's more iconic than that?
Yeah, too right. Of course, a couple of big events too in the midgets. They've still got the Chili Bowl to come at you too in June, the 29th and 30th of June, and the VRA Kings Royal heads to Eldora Speedway the 27th and 28th of July as well. So, and there are some big meetings coming at you in the not too distant future for the dirt side of things. Of course, tomorrow night, so mate, we head to the Great Coliseum that is Bristol for What are we up to? It's just round 2, isn't it?
Oh,
I think it's
possibly round 3. Las Vegas, that hell of a track we were at last time, Bristol.
Yes, the lovely Caution
They
Fest.
haven't made it a very nice start to the season for us. I won't lie. Las Vegas was fun.
Okay,
The
so
track we're at,
yeah, you are correct, Tomo. Round 3 of the NZiRL Cup Championship. It's underway tomorrow night, live from Bristol Motor Speedway. I'm going to say that I'll be live around 7:55 for that one.
it'll be finishing at 9:30.
Yeah, well, mate, hopefully the cautions are not every couple of laps. We will find out. It does. No, it doesn't even take up the. I would have thought that might have been part of the short track series, but it's not.
I don't know how it's not.
Yeah, Bristol Dirt is, but not Bristol. Bristol is. We've got about 11 minutes to go. And this race just getting slightly sidetracked, but that is what it is. The margin's on track. Blowing out some... What? Daniel Wood at the moment. Looks like he's having a bit of a battle out there with Craig Brock in the 76.
It made me so sad mentioning we're at Bristol tomorrow. It made me happy when I remember we'd go to Bristol Dirt later in the season.
Yeah. Yeah, massive season this year for the NZiRL Cup Series, and yeah, of course, no contact racing, but mate, keep an eye on the Facebook, my Facebook page, THD Simsports Productions. Oh, big moment! Huge moment there. That was Daniel Wood under brakes, big wiggle. Cam James made a little bit of contact. They both get away with it, able to carry on somehow. That was huge. Heath Mannering again, another top 10 performance out there at the moment. So he's having a good series. Getting up amongst the top 10, top 5 results. So we'll put one thing up. Don't pay attention to that. That's not what we wanted there, Tomo. This is what we wanted to get up there. Check out the big movers. Connor Brodie, Hugo Allen, and Ewan Baker, all up 10 spots apiece. But Jordan McDonnell from P15 to P3 up 12 positions.
We get the ball on there.
What's that?
That's the widest line through there I've seen in a while.
Slicks was a bad idea. I'll tell you what, you've had some airtime tonight, Matt, in that Philadelphia Fish Express. We're putting it out there before to see if the next series anyone is keen to run a double quarter-pound delivery, so to match that Philadelphia Fish out there, and we can have burger battles each week.
I won't make you a Philadelphia Fish car, but I will make you a double quarter-pound car.
Yeah, too
Like
right. Too right.
Just about burger.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Connor Brady, he's got back into the race lead. So, possibly team orders there, maybe, perhaps. Of course it
Papaya
was.
rules.
Had to get it on TV, yeah. Mate, massive airtime. Plenty of chat around the car. This championship leader, Connor Brady, leads it out. Hugo Allen, after leading momentarily, goes back to P2. McDonnell still holds down P3, and Auto moves the lockout at the moment for the final race of the season. Ewan Baker just sits back in P4 at the moment. He still has the Pink Panther racing car of Ben Doherty just tucked in behind him at the moment. And that margin hasn't changed much the whole race. Oh, so keen going over the ripple strip. Oh, there it is. Doherty there just saves it. Runs up over that ripple strip, gets out of Out of shape. Man,
Was
what
that- so
happened
this-
to you, Matt? That is... You've come up so many times on my... lap timing is having a crash. Is it a big one? Do we need to go back and have a look at the replay there? Because you have come up 6 times in a lap. You've had an issue out there. Simon Honey as well, same lap had an issue.
I have a theory. It's only a theory until we get a look. But quite possibly, I reckon he's thrown the slicks on, gone out there, touched the gas, spun, cruised around for a minute, hit the gas again, spun. Because this thing, this drying track, as it is right now, it looks like there's a dry line there.
Yeah,
In reality,
yeah, it's still very slippery.
it's still very slippery. And the second you even think about getting off that narrow piece of road that is dry, you go round.
Yeah, well, it's still plenty of spray coming up behind the cars as well, so definitely not completely dry. And there you go, yeah, we're spinning all over the place due to testing out the slick tyres. So there you go.
But if it did work, all-time play.
Yeah,
Come back
yeah,
from however many laps down you,
yeah.
or how far back you were to win it, because you were the only one brave enough to go slicks. God tier.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Connor Brady up front, he is actually, well, last time by, he was the quickest on the track. Oh, 149. Well, he's just done a 148, so that track certainly starting to dry up out there. We'll keep an eye on everyone else's times as they come through, but 148.865, and the rain starts to fall again, Tomo. Just caught a couple of drops there. And there you go. So as the track was drying up, down comes the rain again. All sorts going on out there for the drivers in the final race of the season. So yeah, that's probably not a sight they wanted to see. More rain now falling. Ewan Baker, the margins are massive, and we have actually lost Hugo Allen amongst all of that. See if we can find out what is he's stopped. Oh, something's happened here between Hugo Allen and Ben Doherty by the looks. Alright, let's see what we can find out here. Oh, he's gone in for slicks, has he? Oh, no. Oh, no. Did Doherty do the same thing? Oh, boy. They both went into the pits, and I'm going to say they're both on slicks. Check this out from Doherty. Just turns left. And big mistakes have been made.
Oh no, because not only are you on slicks now, you don't have the grooves to get rid of the standing water, but you're on cold slicks with even less grip.
Yeah, it's not looking like a good time out there for those two at the moment.
I think they heard the chat in the comms box and went, I reckon I could drive on that narrow patch.
Oh, there we go again, Doherty. So it's just going to be watch these two to the end now. They are going to be absolute track hazards. Hugo Allen and Ben Doherty threw the slicks on as the rain started to come down. Not ideal at all. Let's just double check to make sure they are in fact. Oh, they've got to be.
At least I
Yeah,
made it
there you
round
go.
one before spinning. Oh, God. Throw that shade.
There you go. So Hugo Allen and Ben Doherty out there on slick tyres. They thought, oh, what a save! What a save from Hugo Allen!
Goes around for another lap.
What? And yeah, they're just going to stay out there on slicks now. You might as well. Raining heavily again now on slick tyres. What could possibly go wrong? They have given us something. They've given us something to talk about in the closing stages. Because I tell you what, Connor Brady is out by 2.8 seconds over McDonnell. So a costly mistake, you got to say, coming down pit lane and grabbing some slicks late in the race. It was drying up, but the second that they came in, the rain started coming down again. So just got caught out. The lap times were coming down, but now they have just blown out again. So just shows how wet it is out there. Dangerous times to be a slick tyre out there. We're going to have one more lap around the circuit here for your race leader. Well, it's going to go very, very close.
If you're Connor Brody and you really want to put some paint on your teammate, you get round there as quick as you can, make him do another lap of slick.
Yeah. Make him pay for it.
This is your one chance if that teammate's done you some wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, too right. Too right, but Connor Brody looking to get the job done here at the Nürburgring tonight. Round 5, the final round of the championship. Oh, this is only the second night we've streamed, isn't it, Tomo?
Yeah.
No, we did St. Petersburg, we did the Motegi ring.
No, we didn't. We went to do Motegi.
Oh, it didn't happen.
Graphics card said no.
Yeah. Well, the bloody...
And then we did. Yeah. Last oval in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, right, so 3 out of 5 ain't bad for the season. At least we got 3 in.
Like he wins car last year.
So here we go, Connor Brady. 30 seconds to go in the race. Is he going to get round? He's got a few seconds up his sleeve to just slow down a little bit if he doesn't want to do another lap. We'll keep an eye on it. The margin in behind. Closing. Oh, he is too. We're going to go one more time around. It's the white flag. We'll show this time by for Connor Brady. 1 to go in the season. 2.6 seconds the margin back to his teammate, Ewan Baker. Further 5 odd seconds back from McDonnell. Jamie Barnes is in all sorts of battles at the start of this one. He sits P4. Matt Pluck has made it up to P6, but and that championship table is going to be close at the end of tonight.
According to my calculations, and just a reminder, I failed math just about every year I could fail it, has him just taking it by 4 points as it stands.
Pluck over Baker.
Pluck over Baker, just.
Man, absolutely nothing in it. Mitch Haas there. He's going to probably do enough to hold on to P2, you've got to say. It will be interesting. He has done a solid job, P5 at the moment, especially after we saw him falling all the way back earlier too, so
Yeah.
he's managed to fight his way back up there. But it's all Connor Brady, the 32, out of the Auto Moves racing team, looking to get the job done and finish the season in style with a win. Oh, the slide there through the final corner, and he will come down. Oh, big slide. He will come down and grab the win and grab the championship. McDonnell will bring it home second. Ewan Baker, he will round out the podium, but we think we'll finish just shy of the podium in the overall picture. Mitch Haas, he should wrap up P2 overall in the championship. And Matt Pluck, he should get the last spot on the podium as Connor Brady absolutely sends it, celebrating the championship win in the 32. Meanwhile, Cam James crosses the line from Mannering. Daniel Wood will end up finishing P9. And only 3 cars not on the lead lap. It is actually not a bad effort.
I was like, Hugo Allen pulled over, so he didn't have to do another lap on the slicks.
Yeah. Yeah, he finished P18, 1 lap down, but yeah, like you say, he was not keen to go around another time on those slick tyres. Ben Doherty, he's going to survive. Rain is certainly pretty heavy out there at the moment on slick tyres. Took the gamble. Did not pay off.
Yeah, I think that's my fault. I think they had the stream up and they heard.
They heard it. They heard the
Yeah,
call.
They heard the line. You know, if you can stay on that dry line,
It's
come
good.
back to nowhere, you'd be a legend.
Just
No,
forgot
that
to
sounds like, that
just
sounds
for-
like me.
yeah, just forgot to mention the pit lane exit might be a bit wet.
Yeah, conveniently.
As Doherty brings the Pink Panther racing car home and absolutely sends it across the line. Man, that overall championship certainly will be interesting. Connor Brody, he's well and truly wrapped it up tonight. It's like 26 points the margin in the end. I get the feeling that hopefully he will be standing by, hopefully, to get a quick...
Yeah, we've already got 2 in the interview room.
a quick chat with him. So we will drag him in. Give me a moment here.
I was gonna say, is Jordan in there to be parental supervision?
We'll get him in. We'll have a chat with him. Our feature race winner tonight. A dominating performance in the feature race, Connor, wrapped up the championship as well tonight, and I believe the margin in the end 26 points over second place Mitch Haas. So a first for yourself, I believe, under the Auto Moves banner. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to wrap up my first championship with the team. A little bit stressful with it being wet and such. But yeah, it was good to pull through in the end after struggling in the heat and managed to save my tyres and then pull through at the end with a big enough gap.
Yeah, certainly. We watched the battle there with Hugo Allen with interest for a bit there, being teammates. Was there any team orders out across the radios at all during that race?
There was initially. I was running fewer numbers, thinking it was going to be the full 25 laps, saving fuel, which was costing me a bit of time, but it ended up working in my favour because I actually saved my tyres quite a bit. So Hugo asked to go through and he went through, but then eventually I realised that the race was going to be a lot shorter, so I started pushing, used my push to pass, and then just drove through with much fresher tyres for the dry track for the end.
Yeah, and then I tell you what, late decision for Hugo Allen and Ben Doherty to come down pit lane and grab slicks too, proving to be not the ideal thing to do. But hey, out there on wet, survived the whole race, got the job done, and sealed that championship for yourself up in the NXT Open. A big congrats from us up here in the comms box. Tell you what, I would rather be up here calling the race than out there in the wet, because it would have been all over early days for me, that's for sure. But while you're in here, Connor, you want to shout out your sponsors, thank anyone?
Yeah, huge thanks to Auto Moves Racing Team and Auto Moves for picking me up and bringing me into the team. It's been great to work with them and good to wrap up my first championship. Thanks to Apex Lab Engineering and Driver Development, Simblix, Edge Overlays, SimWrap Market, SimMagic, Patski Designs, Jordan for the amazing help, and Josh Hart Racing for the IRL driving.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming in and having a chat with us after that feature race, Connor. Again, big congrats on the race win and sealing up the championship.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Cheers. Yeah, thoughts from our race winner. Ben, did you want to come in quickly and announce the next championship, or are we done here? Sorry, Jordan, if you're watching the stream, we just do the winners. We'll just stand by. Yeah, he was watching. There you go. We'll just stand by and see if we get a response there from Mr. Doherty. If he wants to announce the next series coming at you in a few weeks' time through a 10-week Dirt Road Championship, you reckon? Doesn't look like he's going to come in here. Well, keep an eye on the KSR pages, I guess, for an announcement around the next series for KSR. Of course, we take a couple of weeks off on the Tuesdays for the Endurance Series, but we will be back with the next series in just a few weeks' time. Don't forget NZiRL tomorrow night live from Bristol Motor Speedway. Is it going to be a night of yellers, or are they going to sort it out? Until then, have a fantastic rest of your day and Wednesday, and we will see you all back tomorrow night live from around 7:55 for that NZiRL Cup race.